This was a great final season. I really love this show. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Blood of Zeus Season 3, the final season. It's a Netflix show. 8 episodes. They're like 25 minutes each. The last episode is 32 minutes. Each season, there's 8 episodes. It's really, really good. Quick recap, if you've never watched Blood of Zeus. Season 1, we find Heron. We learn he's the son of Zeus. Zeus has a lot of kids. Zeus is a whore. Heron doesn't really want to rock with Zeus. He's been raised by his mom. He cares about his mom. Mom gets killed. Eventually, Zeus takes him up to Olympus, meet the other gods, hang out. Hey, this is your family. Technically, Hera, Zeus's wife, is like, I don't like this kid. Kill him, Zeus. Zeus is like, no, that's my son. I'm not going to do that. So Hera's like, all right, we're going to war. So she gets some giants to help her attack Olympus. And they're fighting. And the giants are like, we want to kill everybody. So Zeus has to sacrifice himself to save Hera. That unlocks Heron's ability to use lightning like Zeus, because before he didn't know what he could do. And he saves the day. It's not really kumbaya, but in season 2, we see a lot of Hades. Hades went through a lot. He used to look like Zeus and Poseidon and them, but he was put in the underworld after like a big battle. That's what he got. That was his prize, the underworld. So he starts looking different. And he falls in love with Persephone, but Persephone's mom is like, Hades kidnapped her, which he didn't. They just fell in love. So now Persephone can't stay in the underworld for more than like 6 months at a time. So it's underworld, Olympus. She goes back and forth. They have 2 kids. The first 4 episodes of season 2, we see a lot of Hades' background, and you sympathize with the guy. And he's in love. He has a family. He uses Seraphim, and Seraphim is the antagonist in season 1 who kills Heron's mom. Turns out he's Heron's brother. He just has like a little giant blood in him, and he looks very different. He looks very ghoulish. We see that Hades manipulated him to kill Heron's mom and things like that. Season 2, we see Seraphim and someone he loves, and we see his journey and the things that he wants to accomplish. Season 2, really good. By the end of season 2, they have like this tournament, and they're doing different activities. A lot of the gods, Ares, doesn't really rock with Heron, so it becomes like this competition, and they're vying for this stone to see who's going to be like the next ruler. Gaia wants Heron to be the ruler, to teach the gods about forgiveness and more human qualities. Hades needs the stone so he can be with his family all the time. Hades stabs Heron, and Gaia's like, all right, y'all crazy, y'all out of your mind. Nobody deserves this, and she resurrects this titan named Typhon, and he's crazy. So season 3, Typhon is just wiping the floor with the gods. It doesn't matter. Like, he can't be stopped. Ares is trying to fight. Nope. Hades. Nope. Nobody can stop this. He's killing gods in the first episode, and Gaia's like, this is what y'all deserve, because y'all don't know how to work together, and I'm gonna go get Cronus to just deal with this. Heron and Seraphim, they decide to work together. Although Seraphim tried to kill him again in season 3. But Gaia saves him, and then Heron is like, chill, that's my bro. We're going to work through this. So they go off on their own journey. Talk about them later. But the first 4 episodes of season 3, it's a lot of Cronus. And Cronus is a titan. He was imprisoned by Zeus. Zeus imprisoned all the titans. Atlas, holds up the world thing. Those type of people. So Gaia is like, Cronus is just going to destroy everything, reset everything, because the gods, y'all don't know how to act. Cronus gets free, and he just goes to work. He is wiping the floor with Hades. Typhon is killing everybody. He kills Ares. He kills Persephone. Typhon is just doing what he wants to do, and Cronus is like, yep, that's my guy. So then he starts freeing titans. He's asking Hades, yo, where's Zeus? Because he needs Zeus. And Hades is not budging. So there's this thing called the abyss, and it can kill gods. Like, you throw them into the abyss, and they kind of explode with energy. And Cronus is like, if you won't tell me, I'm gonna kill this person. And Hades is not saying anything, and he throws Ares in there, explodes. He gets his wife. He's like, yo, I'll kill her. You know I'll do it. And Hades is actually like not spilling the beans about Zeus. So the first four, like I said, Cronus is doing all this. On the other side, we have Heron and Seraphim. And Seraphim wants to find this necklace in order to bribe Charon. And Charon is the guy who does the fairy. You give him a piece of gold and he takes, the soul across. Seraphim's lover is like in limbo. She died by the hands of a giant and nobody was there to put the coins in her eyes so she can make it through. So she's kind of in limbo. He wants to get this necklace, bribe him, get her to the fields, the happy fields, whatever it's called. That's their journey. And they have to work together, which they haven't done since we met them. And they have to trust each other. And you see their relationship grow and build, as they have different conversations. And it gets to a point where they are attacked by Titans because Cronus wants everybody dead. And they are saved by Alexia and Coffee. We meet them in like season 1, season 2. And they all go on this journey together. But Cronus is the big threat. And Hera is trying to stop Cronus. She had lost her arm by, fighting Typhoon and all that. And she's like, the only person that can help us is Zeus. And Zeus is somewhere in the underworld. Cronus don't know. That's why he's torturing people and trying to kill people to find him. And they're coming up with ideas to find Zeus. But Hera is coming up with a plan like, this is what we have to do because Zeus can't leave the underworld. They require Hades' weapon, which Cronus has. So she comes up with this plan and it requires the Olympians to finally come together as a family and do different things to stop Cronus. And it works. Everything in this show works. Like this season, it's darker because Cronus is killing people, killing gods and torturing people. But you enjoy every moment of it. Like spending time with him is like, man, he is ruthless, but he knows how to get the job done. And then you have Heron, and it's not like a bunch of fighting, but you have Heron and Seraphim just being different, talking to each other and saving each other in battle and still going through trials and tribulations to get the job done. And you just have a good time with this show. And like I said, every season, 8 episodes. The first season, you're just learning the characters a lot, so it's not a lot of fighting. But by the end, you do get a big battle, a big war. And then season 2 is a lot of the same, where you're not getting a whole bunch of fighting, but then they have those games where people showcase their abilities, and the gods are together a little bit more in season 2. And then this season, for it to be the final season, it really works. It really comes together. Every episode, the title card of Blood of Zeus, it just changes and there's different things happening, and it was just so good. It's a fun show, fun characters. It's violent, bloody, things like that, and you're gonna have a good time. So if you're looking for something on Netflix to watch, Blood of Zeus, check it out. You're gonna have a good time. That's just my thoughts on Blood of Zeus season 3. If you watched it, let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.